welcome to Extra Chop, the after show of the podcast. I am still here with Nayth, and we are still talking about Mariah Carey music videos. In fact, what we're going to move on to talk about is the question that you kind of posed to me, Nayth. Are there any songs that we wish we did have music videos for? So I didn't actually think about that specifically in preparation for our podcast recording today. So can you go first, please? Because I need a minute to think.
Well, I think you can probably guess which song I wish we had a music video for, because it's my favourite. If I had to pick, it's definitely one of my most favourite songs.
Prisoner.
Yes. I freaking love that song so much. And
you are very
passionate.
Music video. Very passionate about it.
I'm definitely a Prisoner Patreon. Like, I just love the song, and I think to have a music video, a pure 90s music
Proper
video,
90s,
with her in double denim, the big hair, in like a prison cell, be amazing.
Just to have like the rap bit covered and stuff would be good.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh. It's almost like which songs should have been singles. So now my mind's going back to which songs did I pick?
Or not necessarily singles, though. Like, which song do you think shouldn't have been a single but had a music video for?
Well, that's a different question.
Because is there a song that wasn't a single that has a music video?
I feel like sometimes it's like the live ones, because sometimes if it gets a video, it's because it's a single, right? But sometimes things get a video that aren't a single, like Whenever You Call, but they've taken tour footage and they've tried to give it the whole like forever, live thing. But it's still cool to have because it's still tour footage. But Whenever You Call was not released as a single, but technically Whenever You Call has a video. Last Night a DJ Saved My Life. Now there's one that actually, thinking about how you put it, has a video but wasn't a single, because why would you make a video if it's not going to be a single? I don't think Last Night a DJ Saved My Life I don't think it was a single. I don't think there were promo CDs. It certainly wasn't commercially released. And the music video isn't even like a full video, because it's like, low quality in the back of the limo and stuff like that. And like here's a video. Yeah, it's really low quality. But here's a video that kind of gets forgotten about. There is that video to the Desert Storm remix of Don't Forget About Us. And that is not out there in the world in HD.
I love that music video.
I don't think it's on her YouTube channel. I like that one because you get her playing up being a diva and like candid footage, but it's at her home. So you get little glimpses of, I can't remember specifically, but I think you get like recording area, some like childhood photos, maybe. I don't know if she goes into the butterfly room. There's not a lot, but you get glimpses. And it's definitely a music video for that, because she is singing along, she's miming along to the track. So it's not just like, oh, here's some random footage and we'll put it together and put the track on top. She is performing the song, the remix, to the camera.
Was that a single?
Well, Don't Forget About Us was. So the remix was part of that success. So technically, yeah. But that remix video isn't really out there. And here's some stuff that we didn't get time to talk about. I made a few notes on... In fact, I've actually lost my notes. No, hang on. Bear with, kids. I've got my notes here. Okay, so I Don't Want to Cry. Original versus director's cut. We kind of touched on it. There's the hot guy in the main version, and they didn't like that. And I think you mentioned how she was dressed as well. So there's two different versions. The director's cut is the better version, but they are different. Not hugely, but there are different cuts, different edits. Anytime You Need a Friend, there's that completely scrapped music video that we last year saw clips of for the first time, where she's in the big like medieval kind of coat or something.
Here I am on the set of my new video for Anytime You Need a Friend, dressed up like a princess, I guess, or a queen, whatever.
Yeah, if this video doesn't look familiar, it's because it never got released.
Here we go then, please. Settle.
But now E.T. is opening the MC Vault, revealing this rare footage from the set.
I'm gonna be standing in this space And there's going to be about, how many people? 40? 40 choir members standing around me, and I'm going to be singing up.
And it's like a castle that was filmed and made and scrapped, so that would be
I wonder why was it
interesting
scrapped? Can you
to see.
remember?
I just don't think they liked it. I just don't think they. I don't know. I think they commissioned someone to make a video. It's like commissioning an artist to paint a portrait, and then you like, I don't like where this is going. I don't like the end result or the artistic vision. I feel like that they were on set shooting it. It's not like someone made a treatment and they went, no, we're not going to shoot that. I'm not feeling it. Someone gave it the green light. They had it all made, and she's there filming it. I feel like they filmed it and they were partway through editing it, and then they were like, this is not. No, it happens. Things get reshot in movies, things get reshot and just rewritten and stuff, and I think some way through the process, but they not wasted money, but look at Vision of Love. They changed part of the video as a whole other video before the one that we saw that they weren't happy with. So they're Underneath the Stars is another one, because that video was shot and then lost for 25 years. It's nuts.
Going back to Anytime You Need a Friend, there's a part in the official music video where she's straightening her hair with an iron.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember saying to my mum, oh my God, you can straighten your hair with an iron. She's like, yeah, don't ever try it.
And now I don't think it's something that you would put in a video, because it's not... like easy. Responsible. It's just a bit like, yeah, that's not an example to set. A few other notes I put down were there was the alternative video for When You Believe. It's NBC church version. They're in a church, Mariah and Whitney, in different dresses, and I always forget about that one because I think about the main video, I think about Oprah and Oscar performances, but they're the one in the church is actually. It's just amazing to see Mariah and Whitney together. So there they are doing the song again. Love that. Now here's one I forgot about. Thank God I Found You, the Stargate version. You remember the Stargate radio edit where it's got more percussion. It's a bit more like poppy. It's a bit more. There's a bit more of a beat to it. That edit, you do know it. It's on the singles. But there's a music video for it, and she shot it with Joe and 98 Degrees at her homecoming special. I bet you've seen it.
In the middle of a football field.
Yeah. And she's got like the cheerleader jacket on. They're all wearing like varsity or football shirts or something. And they have footage of like her going around the high school and stuff, I think, like from the homecoming special. But there is this whole scene of them being in the middle of a football field together, so I forgot about that one. I've also got a note on Mariah's theme. We had an updated version, because when the video first came out, people were saying that they couldn't read the text on the screen. At the beginning, she's featuring different people, different fans and different people, so they couldn't read the text. When you compare the two videos, the text is easier to read on the second one, and the videos are the same until it gets to a certain point. In the original version, she got up off the floor, went out to the balcony, flung the doors open, and everything kind of spills out and wobbles because she's in a vest top without a bra. And it's very in slow motion. It's a bit, ooh, that's a generous shot you're giving everyone. And then she gets rained on, but then they cut back and the top is mostly dry, whereas before she was drenched. So the version that we lived with, the updated one, has cleaner graphics at the beginning, and at the end she goes up to the window but stays inside. She doesn't go outside and get wet.
When was the second version released?
I don't know how quickly afterwards. I think it was already there on TV. I think it was there.
Also, it's not a recent thing.
No. The version
okay, right.
They updated it within like a week or two. It was like it made it onto TV, and then people were like, you can't read the text of like the people's stories and things. You just can't read it. And then
I didn't know if you meant they updated it for MC30 when she was uploading the music video.
Oh no, I would have made a whole lot of fuss about that. No, that happened back in the day. Other notes. Oh, The One. So we all know that she was intending to release The One, and the footage that she shot in Japan was then transferred over to Boy, and then the scenes that were specifically Boy, like her singing the actual lyrics. But there is a shot when you watch is it MTV or The Making or whatever, there's a shot where she's crossing that really famous, I think it's the famous crossing in Japan, and they got some footage, and if I'm not mistaken, that footage didn't actually make it into the boy. And she's not mouthing, she's not lip syncing to the one. It's just a shot of her with like the hair pulled back, really long hair, loads of people around her. I think it's meant to be like she's in Japan. These like her bodyguards, and it really is just a shot of Mariah Carey walking through a really busy street in Japan.
Okay, so basically, what I was just informed of is that we ain't got no permit, and we don't know if we're going to be able to get this shot at all. So what we have to do is do this renegade style. Joseph Kahn is out somewhere with his camera crew, and they have put cameras as decoys and aimed them at different spots and have told the crowds that they're shooting a mayonnaise commercial. Okay, so we're getting ready to try and steal the shot in Tokyo. I'm going to cross the street now, and we'll see what happens. Renegade style.
Pull up. Get in here with this camera. Get the steady camera. Go.
But that
it
never
got
made it.
hijacked.
It never got made. It never got transferred into the boy video. So technically, there's a little part of the one. And the only other note that I've got, maybe you've got some more, the only other one I've got is that remix video for Beautiful, #Beautiful.
Yeah.
Because at the time, I thought when she fell and dislocated her shoulder that we were like the video was abandoned. But apparently, and I've heard this several times since, she was a trooper and they held the set. She went back to set and completed the video. And I've also found, it's listed on Wikipedia, that it was around July 23rd or something. The video was actually finished in terms of being edited. She finished the shoot, so they produced it. Yeah, and we just never got it. We never got the remix video. So I'm like, wow, you go back from hospital, you go back to the shoot, and you finish it. Maybe because when she needed to recover, she had her arm in a sling. Maybe she came back to the video and did a few close-ups. I don't know. Maybe it was her choice. Maybe she wasn't happy with how it ended up, and she would have preferred to go back in and reshoot some things, and she couldn't because of her arm. So that's a video that was, I believe, to be finished, and we just never got. So
I didn't know it was finished.
Yeah, I learnt that today. I thought it was like finished in terms of they shot it, but I didn't realize they had apparently it's edited. So there are notes on a few bits and pieces that I didn't get to mention in the main show. Have you got any notes on any other videos that we didn't get to discuss?
So not necessarily videos. So I have. I wish she did more behind the scenes. Like we mentioned previously that she has behind the scenes on Boy, It's Like That We've Gone Together, Heartbreaker. I just wish that there was some behind the scenes on her earlier videos, like Vision of Love and things like that.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be so good.
So a concept I came up with, which I kind of take back now upon retrospect, is remake a previous music video. Or like pay homage to, like Michael did it, like where she uses like the aesthetic from like the Anytime You Need a Friend video and the emotions and all the different music videos into one music video, like different scenes. I thought that might be a concept.
Yeah, I think Taylor Swift has done that. I think Lady Gaga has done something. Marry the Night. I think actually maybe that just recapped her own story rather than recreating video looks. I don't know, but yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I thought that might be Look What You Made Me Do.
Like she kind of did that with the memoirs photo shoot. But yeah, if she did that like a video form, that could have been fun.
And then I had Mine Again for a music video where in like a kind of like in Tennessee. Have you seen Tennessee?
Of course.
Yeah. There's a shot in there with her with the guitar and things. I'm sorry. And I just thought like, maybe like make a music video for Mine Again in like a smoky club. Things. And maybe even circles. More home videos. Like she was the queen of home videos in the 90s. You got the first Vision, MTV Unplugged. I love the candid bits in Here Is Mariah Carey with her mum. This is my mom and my very good friend. Things like that.
I do like those, but I think they're very, but they are and they aren't, because I feel like some of it is it's still like a setup. I think what we get now in time, it's still a video shoot. They're still making a video, and they're still, but yeah, it's fun to see. And at the time, that's the only behind the scenes stuff that you could get. Whereas now, social media totally replaces it. When Mariah goes on Instagram Live, that is so much more real. Or when JD, on her anniversary party, JD went live, and you get to see Mariah and Debrat and Tanaka like walking in and out and stuff. There's no camera crew, there's no like director going, okay, so you only get one take at this, you're going to run down and jump in the water, okay, everyone ready, like there's no direction, there's no anything, it's just her on social media and doing like Twitter spaces and stuff. I think for like all of the stuff we get now is so much more unfiltered, and it's real. Even more it's what you said, that's like behind the scenes, which is great to have. What we have now is not even behind the scenes, it's direct access. They're like, here's Mariah Instagram Live in her living room. Amazing.
There's one I can't remember if I'm sure it's Instagram Live, where she Rocky comes in and like pretends to pray, and she's like, no, do not do that, do not make fun of that. I love it when you can really see her. I don't doubt that she's not a mum, but like you actually see her like telling off.
Yeah, just real moments.
I love it.
Because a big thing with Mariah is it's always like the smile. And people, you've heard paparazzi kind of like, oh, there she is, that stupid smile. Because she'll always come out of a store in Aspen when she's like shopping on vacation. She'll always put that smile on. And I'm like, I think that's where her cheeks come from. Because it's those facial muscles. The fact she's always fucking smiling in paparazzi photos. She's not like she's not a celebrity, like she's the opposite of like a Victoria Beckham. She never gives like they've all got their faces they give. Mariah gives full smile. She will come out of a hotel lobby to the car, smile the whole time. She's not actually feeling that way. She's not and it does get to a point where when you see it in photos, because it's not real, Nayth. Like, it's just not real. No one walks for 60 seconds like...
Oh, yeah.
It's not real in like photos, but I think she's doing it because she'd just rather get the photos looking good. When she's not smiling, it's because she's talking to fans and people. But in the photos, it looks good. But when you're there actually seeing it in real life, it does look a bit stupid because it's not real life, but she's doing it for the photos. So I've been there and I'm like, wow, she's working the cameras. But you do get photographers get a bit, fucking smile, because it is fake. It's completely fake, and it's disingenuous because no one walks. It must hurt. It must really, really hurt. But I've gone off on a tangent.
Like, she must feel like she can't win because she's like, I get slandered for smiling. If I walked out with a bitch face on, I'd get ripped to shreds. So she must feel, she's miserable. There are some parts in music videos that, because I was focused and literally watching a music video, I noticed more. Like the Butterfly music video where she's in the background. And there was a part in the Butterfly music video where I saw, where is it? The barbed wire part when she like catches herself
in Butterfly. I hate that bit.
Oh, I like it because I'm like, I see Tommy as a bit of barbed wire, and she's thinking like, shit, I better not do that.
Yeah, I do get it. It's like wild horses run free, and she's running and like she's following the horse. And doesn't the horse jump it? And she's like, she wants to follow. Yeah. And it's just a bit too literal. It's like she wants to run free like the horse. I think it's maybe the way it's acted and her reaction. It always just bothered me a bit. I don't know why.
Do you think that's what it is? Like the horse runs over it and then she can't
She wants to follow. She wants to be free. She can't because she's fenced in.
Do you think that's what she meant by it? It's a metaphor.
I think it's pretty simple metaphor. But here we are. Pennies dropping on screen with Nayth.
Wow. And then another one is she's a great director.
Okay, let's go through Butterfly. I just want to make sure you understand the video. So you get the whole you get the whole.
The house is Sing Sing.
The house is Sing Sing. And there's the peeping Tom. Like there's that hole at the beginning, and the camera zooms through all the security cameras and being spied on all the time. Nayth.
Oh my god.
Hello, like welcome to like Lamely level whatever, a level up from wherever you were. Come on.
I didn't know you had to like take it literally.
Well, I don't. Well, I thought some of the symbolism is pretty simple. Like you said about honey, in the main show, and the symbolism there. And I'm like, it
Yeah.
also, I also am trying to remember the video in Butterfly. There may even be a hand going up to the peephole, and I was like, oh, this is really like perverted. It doesn't. It's not like a hole in a wall and the camera goes through it. It really presents as a peephole. There may even be. I can't remember. Maybe I'm imagining there being a hand. Let me play it while we talk. But I was like, oh, this is her being spied on. This is her being spied on in
God.
Sing Sing. Right,
It
Mariah
is all very
Carey.
creepy. Like,
Yeah, it's
when
creepy.
she's in the corner with the horse, it is looking like you're like behind a corner. Look, oh my goodness, why have I only just realised that?
I've got to get through
there's
this
a
10-second
part-
ad, and then I'm going to let it play, and we'll see
There
whether
is
there's a
something
hand.
written on the window. So I think
like
it's after the
SOS?
first chorus.
Help.
As she turns around, it like focuses on this the window, and you can see like.
Okay, that's right.
like a
Yes,
word.
there's a hand. There's a hand. It's a fucking peep show. Right, you got to watch
I need to go and
carefully.
watch this music video again.
Right, okay. Let me go
Okay.
back a little bit. Okay, you
It's
have to
gonna
watch
creep me out.
carefully. You have to look on the left side of the screen.
Where
it'll
it
be-
says Vivo.
There will be very brief hand in a second. Right there. You see it? It was on this side. Sorry, it was on this side. Wait for the hand. There.
Oh my god!
Proper peephole. That's Tommy with his cameras spying on her.
Wow.
Oh, and then as again, then as he pulls back. Wait.
That's the part I mean.
There. There's another hand.
Oh my god, it is really creepy.
There. It's the bit, yeah. So then she's out with
my God.
nature, wild horses. Yeah, sorry. Wild horses run unbridled, or the spirit dies.
Look
Also,
out for the. She walks away
that's-
from the window, and it's written in like the dirt of the window.
I'm flicking through, so I'm not catching all it. But the stairs remind me of the stairs in Vision of Love, and that's kind of like where it began.
That's
And
what I
now
was
Butterfly is like her leaving. I'm playing this on like double speed, so I can kind of flick through it. But there is a lot to take in. I think I've gone
I
past the
actually feel a
window
little bit
moment.
sick thinking about that.
She's on the stairs. I think I've gone past the window. She's running down the stairs. Right, in the window. In the window.
So it's in the bottom left, and she's in it, and then she walks away from it, and it like focuses more.
You'll have to. I mean, it won't show on here, but that's what I'm getting. It just looks like finger
Oh no,
smears.
It's more of a panned out.
We've gone off on a tangent here, but I think the starting point was:
tangent?
are there any songs that you wish we did have a video for? And I still don't have an answer for you on that one. It goes
Another
back
note
to
I had was
songs that should have been singles. Okay, another thought, another note.
another thought I had was I didn't watch this music video today, but I thought about it. Sweetheart is like the emancipation of the first set of twins. I think
That dress is
she's
doing
like-
things. Yeah.
she's like, look at my new boob job. Do you like it?
God.
Yeah, I just think that she's, they're under her armpit. They're under her arm. I just,
I have no comments on her chesticles.
But I think we've probably spoken about her chesticles before.
I know you have with
As
me.
gay men, we seem to talk about her boobs quite a lot.
As a gay man, you do.
Is,
I really am looking at these window shots in Butterfly. You're going to have to send something to me because I don't
I'll
see.
screen grab it.
Oh, okay, it's a different shot. It is a different shot. Sorry, as soon as
see
I
the
say I
whole
can't see it. Yeah, okay. I've got half time. I'm gonna pause it. I can see like a B, I think.
Yeah, I saw a B or a D. I couldn't work out which one it was.
Yeah, there is a word. You're right. There is something.
Yeah. And The other side as well.
Oh, sorry, it's there. It's there.
Big?
It looks to me like...
Sing Sing. Is it an S?
No, it's definitely a B. It is you can see where they've gone like that and then come off and then put the finger back on and done the B. You can see how it's written. I can see almost like B and like a B-I-S. There's an E. Or is it rise?
Butterfly?
No, there's definitely an E. It's a short word.
What's the timestamp?
1:22. It's very quick. It's there literally a second. 1:22. I'm going to put this on Twitter and see if people know. I just want to get a good little capture. Sorry, guys, watching this after show, but we're getting technical here. We need to know what is on.
It definitely ends in E.
Yeah, but it's like B-I. It always if it's a longer word, you could almost say it's like believe, but I don't think it's believe. Right, I've got a couple of screenshots, so I will.
It's a very rundown house, isn't it?
It's so difficult to see, but I've got a couple of.
Yeah. See what the
I'll see what the lambs think. Okay, well, let's wrap up there, Nath. that was fun. It was fun to chat all about Mariah's videos and everything. But yeah, you had an honourable mention.
I think we have to mention. We can't mention them all because there's just too many. Like the 101,000 versions of All I Want for Christmas Is You music videos.
Oh my god, yeah, because I did list all her videos. I think for that I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only listed 6, but I know there's more than 6. I
love the recent one.
I've got regular, black and white from the time time. Then 2000 we got the So So Def animated remix. Then we got.
I want her to do more animated ones as well.
2010 we got the super festive version with Justin Bieber. Where I don't like him and I don't like her fringe or bangs, as American would say. Did I feel like maybe I'm missing a version? After 2010, the next one I've got is the 25th anniversary one, like the unseen footage one.
The second animated one in 2005, anniversary mix.
Wasn't that that was for Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
Oh yeah.
And then the Make My Wish Come True, the updated one.
Love that one.
6. So there's 6 videos for All I Want for Christmas Is You. Am I forgetting one?
Are we counting the one at the Christmas special? Like the Apple if you released.
I wouldn't take that, but that would be like a performance, but that would be a 7th. Yeah. Okay, right.
I love the okay.
We'll keep going and going. I've got a missed call from my mother. I need to return it. But yeah,
dinner as well.
Actually, I need to eat something as well. So yeah, thank you, and I'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.